Okaloosa County, way through Tallahassee, there are 9,000 registered Republican voters in Okaloosa County that live in your district. I'm sure you already knew all that. We have one candidate that could not make it tonight, and he has a representative here. We're going to allow him to come up and speak for 2 minutes and introduce his candidate, and then I'll turn it over to Brian Mitchell, and he'll run the forum like we always do. Chris Agee, you want to come on, please, sir? Chris is representative for David Scholl, the 5th Republican candidate. So I'll give it to you. Chris, you got 2 minutes, sir.
Good evening. My name is Chris Agee. I'm here on behalf of David Scholl. Mr. Scholl wanted me to apologize. He couldn't make it tonight. He had a previous commitment to another event. Can you hear me? Anyway, as I said, my name is Chris Agee, and I just wanted to apologize on behalf of Mr. Scholl that he could not be here this evening. He had a previous commitment at another event. So I thought I'd let you know that Mr. Scholl he graduated from the Air Force Academy in 1981. He's 28 years in the United States Air Force, retired last year. The highlight of his career was flying F-15s up here at the Eglin Air Force Base, and he currently lives in Niceville. He's a member of the United Methodist Church there in Niceville. He has 3 children. Brooke is 22, William is 10, and Samuel is 9. Mr. Scholl, like a lot of you, is concerned about the direction of this country, and that's his basis for running. He's never served as a politician before, but he's been serving his country for 28 years in the military. So if you are looking for a reason to believe, well, why is he going to be the person that he is now when he goes to Washington? Why would he not be tempted to change and become part of the young crowd? And the reason is because he's got a 28-year record to show that he's defended the Constitution and he intends to continue to do so. So, as I said, I apologize that he couldn't be here, but if you have any questions on his beliefs, you can come ask me. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Or you can visit our website, which is www.davidscholl.org. Also, we have an email sign-up list in the back, and we would be happy to get in contact with you. So, thanks very much.
Okay, evening everybody. Welcome back. It's my next to last time you having to deal with me, at least as the moderator anyway. So we're going to go, I'll talk to each of the candidates, but just to clarify again, we're going to go over the rules real quick. Each candidate is going to have 2 minutes to give an intro. They're going to have 1.5 minutes to answer each question. We've got 8 questions that we're going to go through. The first one they already have, and so hopefully they've got an answer prepared for that one. And then once we get through all of those questions, we're probably going to have 1 minute to 1.5 minutes each for a wrap up. As always, we're going to kind of go in an alphabetical order through the list. And if I did my little list here right, then everybody is going to get a chance to answer 1 question first and at least 1 question last. Our timekeeper, again, wonderful and always effervescent comedian, Mr. Larry Hines. Candidates, he has 2 chem lights. The blue is for 30 seconds, the red is for 10 seconds. If it bounces off your forehead, you went long. Do any of the candidates have any questions? Okay. Mr. Hendry, I believe we'll get started with you with your intro.
I'll stand up because I've been sitting down quite a long time. My name is Eddie Hendry. I am from Tallahassee, Florida, and I'm a candidate for U.S. House of Representatives, Florida Congressional District 2, which is a seat currently held by Alan Boyd. I'm going to do 2 things in my introduction for you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm running. My family has lived and worked in North Florida for 6 generations. Born in Taylor County, and grew up in Leon County, went through the school system there, the public school system, graduated high school there. I went to the Citadel after that, graduated with a BA in political science, and I was commissioned a 2nd Lieutenant in the United States Army. I served 5.5 years and got out as a captain, and my final position was company commander. I moved back to North Florida because it's an excellent place to raise children. I'm 50 years old. I've been married to my lovely wife Angela for 22 years. We have 2 children, Courtney 20 and Grant 16. I'm also a member of Fellowship Presbyterian Church, and I've been a specialty pharmaceutical rep in the cardiovascular field for the last 15 years. So that's my background in a nutshell. Why am I running? I'm running for the same reason that all of you are in this room tonight. You're worried about the direction of the country. I'm worried about my children. I'm worried about your children and your children's children. If you don't get anything else out of this tonight, please understand this election is about that. We need new leadership in Washington. We need somebody that's going to fight for every ounce of the Constitution. That is what I intend to do when I get to Washington. My background in the military and in running small business gives me the chance to do that. Thank y'all so much.
Okay, Ron, you're up for your intro.
Yes, I'm Ron McGill, running for U.S. Congress in Southern Boyd. I'm the last one in the race. I looked around on the last day, the last hour, and decided I didn't believe anybody could make the difference in Washington. It's got to be made, so I decided to go do just that. And hopefully you will support me. I've got a book out called How We Lost Our Minds. You can download that free at McNeilforCongress.com. My goals are to solve several problems. I've been in the environmental business for the last more than 25 years. I've got 97 patent claims granted and 5 different patents on products and technology for rehabilitating infrastructure like sewer and stormwater. I'm highly involved in the oil spill cleanup deal right now. We're putting some stuff together that may solve our problems here with water around the beaches that will not affect the ecology. We're trying to push it through, and there's a lot to that. I can't do it in interactions, but I'll be glad to talk with all individually after that. One interesting fact is that BP flew out in the last 6 hours before that explosion, got all their key people off that rig. But there's a lot of things I know that you certainly are not privy to, but I will share that with you individually if you want to after the program. I'm for the transformation of America back to the free enterprise, back to the basics for our Bill of Rights and Constitution. Well, up here we got a little book that's got the Constitution in it, Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, all like less than 50 pages. You know, we got lawyers in Washington's got 2,800-page health care bills. But I want to solve the oil spill. I want to completely revamp the IRS. I want to make it where no American pays more than 25 cents on the dollar in taxes. I don't care how many different ways to try to get tax from me. You can't do a total of more than that. But I appreciate your help. I want to take back this country, and that's what I'm running for. Been in business all my adult life, and we're going to go to Washington now and straighten out some things. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Can't sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Barbara Olshner, and I wasn't always on crutches, but I am tonight. I was a professional tennis player before I went to law school. I've had several knee operations, and one in April, and I re-injured myself on Monday. I probably should stick to practicing law and maybe back away from the tennis a little bit. I had to miss 2 events this week, and I hate that, but I just couldn't do it. But I wanted to be here tonight because it's important. I've got a message that's a little bit different from these other gentlemen, and I hope you listen to it. I'm not a politician, and I mean something when I say that. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. I'm going to tell you the truth the best way I know it, and you might be mad with me, and I can't help it. But I think my mother's 91 years old. She's in great shape, went through the Depression. In World War II, and she says, give me the truth, I can handle it. I think that's who America is. Give us the truth and we can handle it. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest nation in this world is a nation that's going to be strong economically, energy independent, and with a strong national security. It needs to be America because we stand for freedom and democracy.